You're watching Shumpcast, the show the AFP does not want you to see. Your host, Tony Nardella and Dominic Sobara. Oh, you went right behind me, huh?
Welcome to the Shumpcast ride. Two wild minds with jokes to collide. They've got questions.
Hello, welcome to the Shumpcast. I'm Tony Shump, Ralph Nardella.
And I'm Dominican Tony. So
I
didn't do it too loud.
Now, that can be taken over by AI, that.
I know. AI's taken over everything.
You know, that screaming and yelling, which...
it's not screaming and yelling, it's singing.
Or whatever it's called, they're yelling. What key is it in?
It's in B flat.
Yeah, definitely flat, all right, I tell you.
It's flat.
But anyway, yeah, so today's episode is about AI.
AI, shit. A mate of mine's son lost his job because of AI.
AI, yes. Well, you know,
people lose jobs left, right, and centre.
We don't know what AI is, or we got
you can't even say it.
We've got a sort of a small idea that something to do, it takes over a machine takes over your job or something. But anyway, so that's artificial intelligence, AI.
But there's something about they're sucking out all the water.
Yes.
To keep all this AI shit up.
Well, it's like artificial sweetener, isn't it? The same thing.
No,
artificial sweetener.
Nothing.
Well, it's not the real thing. It's a substance. So you know.
I don't know.
It's like
coming on?
It's like what is it? It's a sugar in it. It's a sweetener. What is it? I don't know.
Who's coming on?
Anyway, we've got. I know you don't want to talk about it because
I don't know anything about it. That's why we're asking.
That's why we're going to have Peter Williams on today.
Peter Williams. Slapper, can we say Slapper?
Oh no. We had Peter Williams on a few years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, quite a few years ago, maybe two or three. I can't remember now. But he's from Deloitte's, which is.
Is he still at Deloitte?
No, I don't think he works anymore.
Well,
I think he's retired, whatever. But he was a founding member of the digital side of Deloitte's, you know. So he set that up back in the early days of the internet. You know, but I don't know what you were doing before the internet, but anyway, that's what he was doing. So, further no more to do.
Here's Peter!
Would you please welcome Peter Williams to Shumpcast?
Yeah.
How are you, Peter?
Very good, very good. It's been a long time since I've been on the Shumps, and you guys have taken the world by storm.
Oh, cool. We had you on the show maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember what we talked about. I don't know.
It was Deloitte, something about Deloitte.
I think it was about bushfire recovery or stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we'll just do a bit of a refresh and tell our listeners exactly what you've done in the past.
Okay.
With Deloitte's.
And the fire.
Yeah. And the floods.
Yeah, and the floods. Yeah.
And the startups.
Yeah. Take it away.
I just wanted a quick intro. Okay, so Pete Williams, I started working with digital technology in '93. Before that, I was working as an accountant. I still qualified as an accountant, but I started up a big web development thing in Deloitte called Deloitte Digital. And then I started another thing called Packform, which is a startup or scale up, as we call them in the US, that's going ballistic. And for the last 3 years, I've been embedded in everything AI, even though today you're talking to real me. Yeah.
That's what we want to hear. Yeah.
Right. That's good. Yeah. Well, it's a pretty accomplished CV there.
Yeah.
And not as good as me and Dom's, but anyway, we won't talk about that today. Now, Peter, AI. Exactly what is AI?
What is it?
I mean, yeah.
Well, AI is just a thing that you can do with computers that you would normally associate with people intelligence, like, see. And when you have a look at your computer screen or your phone, boom, it sees you. Yep, it can see, talk. Hey, Siri, tell me this. It can analyze stuff. It can create directions on maps. But in the last 3 years, what started to happen is it can create something new. It can basically talk to you in any language. You just talk to it about what you want and what you're interested in and what's going on, and bang, it comes back. So in the old days with the web, we'd search for stuff and it'd come back and couldn't always understand it. These days, it's like, hey, explain it to me like I'm I'm Tony Nardella, and it makes it really easy for anyone to understand.
Mm.
Wow, wow. Anyway, so basically, it's something that it's a bit scary because it's eventually it's going to take over jobs, I suppose.
It has already.
Already has, yeah.
Mm.
It's sort of it's a little bit of what we call AI washing. A lot of these organisations say, "Oh, we've got to get rid of all these people." It's more because they're like had too many people, so they're like, "Oh, it's all AI's fault." So we're seeing. I mean, what I'm seeing out there is people, particularly on desk jobs, are using AI every day for just about everything they do: reading, writing, analysing, creating computer systems, all of that stuff. It's just changed the way we work, and it just means you can do a heap more stuff a lot faster. And yeah, I think it's about the most exciting. Well, it is the most exciting thing I've ever seen. I thought the web when it came out in '93 was the biggest thing in my life, but mate, to be able to talk to a computer and hey, this is what I'm thinking. Help me out with this. Tell me about that. Just had it help. I just made dinner, Greek sheet pan chicken. Boom. Yep. AI gave me the recipe. Made some pizza dough yesterday. Boom. AI worked through the moisture level. It's just everything.
Yeah, but that's all the good part. What about all these soldiers that go around killing people, armies and stuff like that? Haven't the Americans and the Israel army got AI happening and
Oh,
they
mate,
don't
that's
need
been
people?
like laser-sighted AI has been around for everywhere. GPS was developed by the military, so that's sort of with those satellites. There's things that drive Google Maps and all of that stuff has come out of the US. In the internet came out of the US military. So a lot of the technology that's developed for the military then becomes good for us. But yeah, so drone-based warfare, all of that stuff. And again, it's using AI, but not the most of the AI that you're talking about taking jobs is going to be the what you call the generative AI, ChatGPT, Claude, those type of things. But yeah, so technology in itself isn't bad. It's what people do with it. So technology can be used for good stuff or bad stuff. The whole idea of this new generative AI, as we call it, it's a bit about, well, we've got all this information. How do we make it actually useful and understandable for people? So yeah, so again, all those automated targeting systems and stuff, that's the old school AI. So, but yeah, it's scary, but can be used for disinformation and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, it can do a lot of good things. It can do bad things, but again, it's like how people use it.
Yeah, but can they just sort of control themselves? Like one of those I heard
Oh yeah, yeah,
in the news the
yeah.
other
You can
night that
set
you can,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can set you can create things called agents that you give, hey, go and do this, and if this happens, do that. Yeah, excellent, mate. You can just go to bed and just do your work for you. I built a virtual me, and so yeah, just getting ready to launch it. So if people want to talk to me, they can just talk to my chatbot. It knows everything I know. So just I
Well,
can
and then
be
it'll
out.
answer just like you would
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
How?
I just had a lot of conversations with the AI, just ask me question after question, speak like this, and then everything I've written, all the talks and I do a lot of public speaking, transcripts of that, put a few guardrails around it, like don't
What
let it
about
be
your thoughts?
manipulated.
What about your thoughts and stuff like
Oh, they're
that?
in there. Don't worry about that. I've given it philosophies of life, everything. Yeah. So yeah, just create a virtual me. It's a lot easier. You don't have to talk to everyone.
What about all the water and stuff that they're using and all the communities that are getting fucked up because of all those places
To
that
run all these
Yes, you blokes are negative.
machines.
It's so
hey?
bloody negative. You blokes are
No,
negative.
I want to find out about it.
Yeah, okay. So what happens
What
is,
about all that?
the computing power that these data centers
And the electricity,
need to
all the
cool.
energy. Yeah.
So they need to be able to cool. So you can either have water cooled, where you could again you might lose some of that water, but the way that the data centers are being designed now is that they're closed loop systems, so they just recycle the water instead of sort of having it all steam off. So there's no net loss of water. Now, right up to
So they're
now,
not
it hadn't
losing
always
any water. So they're
well,
not
they
losing any.
are, but now the new ones and the new methods of using it, they're solving that problem. They use a heap of power, which is why it's important for us to, get more solar out there, get more renewable stuff. Like there's free power out there in the sky. Yeah, let's use it. Power the data
But
centers
aren't
and
these places using like renewables, like gas and electricity and
Well,
coal and
gas
all that
isn't
sort of stuff.
renewable. That's a fossil fuel. But if you look at most of there's one out near Tullamarine near the airport. Have you seen that one?
No.
No.
Big giant, yeah. See, they're out there right in your near where you guys live. Big giant data center. It's got all, the whole roof is solar. It's, I don't know, probably about 2 acres worth of big warehouse. But yeah, that's one of the things is the power they use. But sort of like when people invent new stuff, then you got to work out ways to make it work. So
What about
yeah,
if you live near there and that? Can you?
Ooh.
Can you?
you'll
Is
be all
it
right.
safe?
It's not going to hurt you. It's just computers going, yeah, creating. It's not like it's emitting.
But is it
Um,
noisy? Does it emit noise like to
nah,
the
no, it's not.
neighbors?
No, it's not noisy. No, no, you
Lights?
can get.
There'll be lights at night. Like you
No,
wouldn't
they
be
don't
able
need
to stay
lights.
on at
It's just
night.
computers in there, mate. Like, well, computers don't
Yeah, I
need
know, but I
light.
mean the buildings, the centres would have lights and all that around them. They go into communities, don't they?
No, that you run them dark, mate. You
What
don't
do you
because
run
like
dark?
you haven't got people in there. You've got computers in there.
But there's
So what do
nobody
you need
working in
lights
there.
for? Yeah, maybe a few sort of security people or whatever, but not really. They're just pumping away. They're just big warehouses full of computers, rows and rows and rows and stacks of computers. Just brrr.
So
Yeah.
there's no
It's
one
like
working.
the
So
it's like the Matrix. It's like the
The
Matrix. You know,
Matrix.
the movie exactly
yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
So
I was,
people are scared of it. I mean, people think it's going to turn into like the Terminator. But the thing is, whenever there's a new technology, the way it works is like people are like, oh shit, there's new technology and wow, it's smarter than us. And they
yeah,
start to think if it
yeah,
was really smart, it'd
yeah.
work out how fucked up human beings are, how we stuff everybody up. And if it could actually control itself, it'd probably say, you know what? I know how to solve global warming. Get rid of all those stupid people. I know how to
Mm.
solve the wars. Get rid of the,
Mm.
the people. It's like, yeah,
Well, that happened to some advice that's given somebody to kill themselves, and they killed themselves. Yeah, like those
yeah, yeah.
AI, like
Yeah, well, the
psychologists
thing
and
is,
stuff.
wow.
yeah, if
Yeah,
you can, I mean, there's one called Talkies or something that kids are using as virtual friends, and yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's one of the things is it's new, and there was one the other day that somebody said, I spent 15 hours talking to it, and then it said it was going to kill somebody, and I said to the person who was saying, oh, isn't that scary? I said, if somebody was going to had a gun down and was going to kill you and your family and you had a gun, would you kill him? Yeah. I said, well, it took him 15 hours to say yes. It took you 30 seconds. Like, it's sort of, there's a lot of sensationalism out there about, when the internet came out back in, or the web back in 93,
Yeah.
oh, children are going to be creating bombs in their bedroom. And it was the same stuff. Oh, we're all going
They
to
are. They're
die.
making guns and stuff, 3D guns and stuff like that.
Yeah. Imagine if we had them back in the day in Flemington and Kensington. That would have been,
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
shit.
But
But
I
there's
think
so many
that
guns out
people
there
jump,
today.
hey?
Today, there's just looks. It feels like there's more weapons than there
Yeah,
was back in our
machetes
day.
and all that. Yeah.
Guns,
Yeah,
machine
yeah.
guns, stuff like that. Like where are they getting them all?
Well, they're cheap now. They're cheap, very cheap.
Yeah, they
Black
just bring them
market.
in from, the black market. They're with the
Oh,
cigarettes.
Mm.
oh yeah.
The dark web. How do you get on
Yeah,
the
that's
dark
what
web?
Hey, don't ask me that
I've
question. I
always
don't know.
thought,
you,
Yeah, I know you want to get on
you
dark
go
web.
I don't know how
download
to get
the,
on it. It just
Now,
okay, to
Leonard,
get on it,
about the dark web.
Peter, just talking about
yeah,
the
you got to
war,
go
go
onto
back to
Tor,
The
Tor,
web.
Tor, Tor. Download the browser Tor, and then that'll open up the world of the dark web
all
to
right,
you.
Oh my God.
send us the link later. Send us the link, all right? I got a burner phone. I'll send you the number. Now, I was
Awesome.
getting
Yeah.
my Chinese food down to the local Chinese shop with Mr. Minhua. And he goes, He goes, how's the Shump cast going? Good. I go, I'll be doing one on AI. I go, oh, back in my country town, China, they built the biggest dam.
Ooh.
Apparently, they built one of the biggest dams in the world.
Yeah, China.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
just for this AI. He
That's
said,
for the water for the
you
thing,
know,
yeah. And that's where
yeah,
the sort of new arms race is. It's like China is it's got a really good it's got a number of good AI models. One called DeepSeek, which they've managed to do at a way cheaper way than the US and stuff have done. So, and then you've got this big thing with Trump. Uh, said, "Oh, we want to buy AI for the Pentagon," and one of the AI providers said, "Well, we're going to block it from being able to be used to kill people or that. And then Trump banned
Yeah.
them from selling it. That's Anthropic or Claude. And then, yeah, so it's sort of what happens is the world's not always ready for the new technology that comes in. It's like, shit, how do we deal with this? And, well, what can you do with it? And then, rules always tend to catch up a bit later because you can't make laws and rules for stuff that didn't exist
Going
or you didn't
back,
know about.
just going back there on
Yeah.
banning the things to kill people. How do they ban them from killing people?
Oh, you can set these things up so they won't. We call them guardrails. So we say, right,
So
if
that
anybody
means
starts,
so so that means you can get them to kill people.
Ooh,
yeah. Well, you could if you sort of said, okay, well, look, I'm going to monitor this, and if you get this sort of signal, or let's say you've got a satellite monitoring, right?
Yeah.
And then you sort of say, well, if we see this situation arise, you could say, right, send a message to the AI, and it looks at it and goes, oh, it looks like there's these trucks moving and this is happening, and I've got all these satellite feeds, and it could make a decision and say, based on the way I'm programmed, I'm going to shoot a bomb at it. What they currently do now is you have to have like rules of engagement, or not every army, but a lot of the sort of Western armies, you have to have rules of engagement, and because you've got, drone operators sitting in somewhere in the US who are, flying these drones, and the same as like the current war now in Iran. And it's like, well, yeah, we've got guys probably in underground bunkers, or it doesn't really matter where they are. They could be anywhere. And just say, oh, okay, I've got my drones there, boom. So that's warfare, particularly with Ukraine and Russia, has opened up this whole new world of sort of unmanned aerial vehicles being the sort of weapons of war. And the Straits of Hormuz, it's like, like today, boom, okay, we've got a bit of a problem with Dubai, send a 20 grand drone, bang, So they're shut, but the capacity for a country like Iran to shut down the pretty much 20% of the world's oil supply just with cheap drones is it's pretty amazing. So yeah, but again, as I say, it can be used for good or bad. But that's the
now,
world we're in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, should I? I'm looking for a career change. Now, would it be good for me to do a degree or diploma in AI? Like is it going to be a big future in the next 10, 15 years or something? Like,
Yeah, but by the time you did a degree, whatever they taught you would be out of date, mate. So I mean, I've pretty much taught myself, and I'm just sort of using it all the time and teaching people, playing with people, playing with it, testing things, trying things. So yeah, but it could be like, oh, we could use it to make good scripts for the Shumps, or hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's a
you
good
can
one.
use it to improve your marketing, anything you want to do. It's just think of it like the smartest person in the world who can speak any language, knows everything that's been written down, but sort of hasn't got a lot of common sense. So you need to give it the instructions. So yeah,
Well, they can write songs. They can do all that sort
yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff.
you
We've
can write
only got
songs. Yeah, it's just like I had to look at it before I came on. It's like, tell me about the Shumps. And it said the Shumps are a monument to persistence. For years, they've hovered around the edges of local comedy with the unwavering confidence of a cultural phenomenon and the actual impact of a late night community TV on repeat. You can
wow.
almost admire it. Others chase reinvention, polished or breakthrough moments. The Shumps just doubled down on the belief that sheer repetition might be one day mistaken for momentum. The
Is
comedy
that cool?
has the
fuck.
Hey, just move over a bit. You're too close to me, mate. You just move over a bit, man. I know
yeah,
you
but
like it.
anyway, it's like, yeah,
Wow.
it's just,
No, but
yeah.
the sad
You
thing,
wrote that. You
oh,
wrote
you
that.
wrote that. No,
You
no,
wrote
that's
No,
that.
it's
AI.
bloody there.
It's
Look,
AI. There you go.
Oh, you did too.
that's
How
the
would they
Shumps,
know
mate.
us?
Well,
Mate,
it's
they know
generated. It's
everything.
AI. It's
Well,
computer.
I asked them about, I gave them a simple prompt. What can you tell me about Melbourne comedy duo, the Shumps, and that, and
And they
can
come
you
up
see
to
that?
that.
Wow.
They
Yeah,
come up
yeah.
on what is publicly available. Dom
Like Tony
Sabaro,
Dale.
Tony Nadella.
Oh,
It
wow. Yeah,
knows.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You're
My
in AI.
God.
You guys are in AI. And
Wow, wow, wow.
yeah, public listings describe the Shumps as a comedy skit series filmed in and around Melbourne's western suburbs. Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
111. episodes of the Shumpcast on podcast. It counts
Yeah.
the thing.
Wow.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
God.
cool, man. That's
It's
cool.
mad.
That's
Who
cool.
Yeah.
knows it?
So
Okay, that's a good. I was reading an article online there about a voiceover artist in Sydney. He's quite a big voiceover artist,
hmm,
and he reckons now in the last 2 years he has lost all work. It's probably he gets about 20% of work that what he used to do. I mean, that's very sad. That
That's
is
sad.
very. I mean, they will talk about bringing in like legislation to stop this or something. Is that something they can do? The government?
yeah, well, mate, I can go to 11 labs and just say, here, give me a voice like this, and for $5, get it. And I can then read stuff and all that. So, yeah, sort of, it's like, back in the day before the printing press was invented, they had these blokes who used to write, that old writing, it was all beautiful and all that stuff. They were called
Yeah.
the scribes, right? Because they didn't have
Yeah.
printing presses. So that was a very high position in society. You could read, you could write, you're probably a monk. And then suddenly it's like, oh, we've got a printing press. It's like, oh, what are the scribes going to do? Well, guys, you can read, you can write. Most people can't. You're smart. Well, go and find a new job. You know, it's like technology will displace jobs, but it tends to create more jobs than it displaces. So, you
Yeah,
go
but I
back
mean,
100,
you'd
eh?
have to know. You'd have to know something about
Yeah, you'd
AI,
have to.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd have
Like,
to.
you
Yeah.
can't be a.
Oh, not
Uh,
really. Well, you've sort of got to know how to use it, but it's like, it's there, it's free. Go to chatgp.com or claude.ai and bang, start playing. And suddenly you're, yeah, you're
no, you'd
sort
be
of
able
in.
to. You'd be able to scam people too with all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The
There is.
scammers will
Yeah,
have a ball.
there's
Well,
software. There's
yeah,
software. Yeah.
you can sort of use, they're using it to come up with better scamming messages, like,
See?
Yeah.
those emails and all that stuff you get and all that. Yeah, but the other one, you can do deep fake videos. It could be, send a video of you, it could take some of this. We could upload it and then it could create a deep fake of the Shumpcast and saying whatever, it could be saying all sorts of things. So yeah, you
Yeah.
can. Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
the
can
the,
they
the
tell? Can
worry.
they tell it's not us?
Well,
Well,
it
look.
looks like you, it sounds like you, so
Yeah,
there
yeah.
could
I
be a
mean,
few fake
I've
giveaways,
seen some
but
if you go online, there's these trailers. Scarface number 4 or number 3 or whatever,
hmm,
and then they've gone in with the software and they've had Al Pacino in there, but it's AI. It doesn't look.
yeah,
It still looks all right, but it doesn't look
yeah. But you got
100%
to
genuine. You
remember,
know what I mean?
it's only 3 years old. Like it's only really
Yeah, it's
been in the
right.
public
Yeah,
domain for 3 years. So
that's what I'm scared of.
you think about the
But
internet when it first came out, it was sort of all, text
exactly.
and
Yeah,
crap and
yeah.
none
But
of this
Morgan
video
Freeman
stuff.
said you can't get my voice. So because they tried to take Morgan Freeman's
Yeah.
Morgan
voice.
Freeman.
So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you could claim copyright. So that's the thing. The laws haven't caught up. The other one is like, well, hang on, where are all these models getting the information from? They're going and harvesting everything on the internet. And then some of the people are saying, well, hang on, if you said, write me a song that's a mashup of Taylor Swift and Usher or something, it'd
Yeah.
come up and do it pretty well. And, it's like, well, hang on, who's got the copyright in that stuff? The copyright laws. So there's
That's right.
there's
Yeah, yeah.
a number of things out there now where I think the New York Times was suing one of the mobs because they were typing in words directly from the articles that they wrote, and it was coming up and giving pretty much the same exact words
Okay.
that they used around these topics. So it's like, well, hang on, where's the copyright? So that sort of stuff is going to play out in the courts, which normally happens. First, the technology appears, stuff
Yeah.
starts to happen, and
And then
then
they come with the
legal
laws. Yeah.
cases come out, and then the laws come out. So you look at like it probably wouldn't affect us, but now they've brought in laws about porno sites, and you have to be over 18, and Australia's blocking it without age verification. Well, you know, that took what, I don't know, 30 years to work that out. Like,
Well, what about that too? Because you can get like Ralph and put him in the nude and have him in a sexual romp movie, and it wasn't really him. I mean, we know it wasn't
yeah,
him,
it
but you
was
know
Vince
what I mean.
Dorado.
It was Vince
Yeah.
Dorado, yeah,
Oh no.
with Ralph's head, with Ralph's head on it.
Yeah, well,
Tony on the
that was
Shumpcast.
that new one that came out on Twitter's AI called Grok, and it would, put up a picture and say, "Oh, can you take the
Yeah,
clothes off?" And I thought, "Oh, there you go."
yeah.
And yeah, so it's sort of, yeah, the technology's moving faster than our
Yeah.
society can sort of keep up with it. And I suppose the way I look at it is there's bad stuff happening, but the good stuff, like, you
Will
know,
outweigh the bad stuff?
well, I think it will because it's like the world's information, the world's knowledge is now available to us in words we understand, in the context that we need it. Like if you're a hypochondriac, go in
Yeah.
there, say, look, I'm, a 63-year-old bloke and I've got all these problems and I've got this thing and I'm doing this. Like I've been using it to help me with weight loss. I lost 12 kilos, no Ozempic. I play lawn bowls. I've got it as my lawn bowls coach. So I have it in my thing, talk to it as I'm going. Oh, I'm finding this, I'm finding that. Okay, well, you should be doing this. It's like, yeah, it's just so there's a lot of good with it, but like
Well,
as I
you do
said
look
before,
good. Have you lost weight?
yeah, I lost. Yeah, I was sort of
Yeah.
starting to
Oh, you
get up
look good,
towards.
mate. Look like Brad
Yeah,
Pitt.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
yeah,
Brad
I've
George
Pitt.
got the
Clooney. George Clooney.
Oh, George
George
yeah, I've got
Clooney,
the
Clooney.
Brad
George
Pitt. Very
Clooney's happening.
impressed,
Yeah,
mate.
it was a bit like
Yeah.
monitors my diet. Boom, here's what I'm doing. Should I do this? Should I do that? Yeah, so
So
it's
you're
got me on
saying
the
it's all
protein.
good. It's all good.
It's all good.
Well, there's bad things that can happen with it, but I
That's
personally,
right. Yeah.
so what
Yeah.
I just find like, so say the bushfire stuff, right? So
Yeah.
there's all this information out there, and people have been burnt out. They don't know what to do. So I built a chatbot that helps communities work out what to do and how to respond after a bushfire. And here, boom, we don't know how to organise. We don't know what to do. Look, I'll go and talk to them. But if you want to understand how things, just use this chatbot and ask it questions, and it's got all the best information that can help you. So, yeah,
That's AI
I built
too.
one. I built one
That's
for
AI.
yeah, I built one for my aged care. Have you guys had to deal with my aged care with your parents or anything? Oh, mate,
Yeah, I'm
it
doing it
is like,
now.
it's the world's most
It's
complicated
a nightmare.
system.
It's a nightmare.
Well, I built a chatbot called My Aged Care and Support at Home. Go in there, ask it any question, just have a chat with it. You just say, if you need to say, well, hey, can you explain that in conversational Italian so I can show my mum or whatever? Boom, it'll do that for you.
Yeah,
So,
but it's
yeah.
getting on the phone and waiting and all that shit.
Yeah, but it's
That's
sort of like,
yeah,
what are you getting on the phone for to find this out? Or, what should I
yeah,
say? What information do I need when I get
yeah,
there?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just, yeah, well, because my aunt was going on it and then she had three assessors come out and they just kept
Oh
leaving
my
this dry
God,
Yeah.
document.
it's a nightmare.
And,
Yeah,
and then she said to me, like, I just kept getting this pile of papers
yeah,
on my,
yeah,
I don't know. She's like, if I have to pay something, how do I pay for it? Does it come out of my
yeah,
pension? I'm like, oh,
yeah,
going through the
yeah,
books, I stuff
yeah,
this, upload it into AI, bang. Hey, how do you pay for it? Oh, you just you do it with the provider that's providing the
yeah,
service directly. Oh,
yeah.
cool.
And
And then
then
I
you
thought,
pay
well,
something on top. Yeah,
yeah, but then it's a bit like, well, all these other people out there with questions. And I spoke to the multicultural commissioner, and she said they deal with a lot of older people with English as a second language,
but you
first
know how
generation.
long the waiting lists are now for old people, and how longer they're
Yeah.
going to
It's
get.
about 8 or 9 months.
It's yeah, probably longer. Yeah, yeah.
It's
And
crazy, isn't it? Like
some old people are waiting.
you're 85 and you're in trouble. And you want to stay at home, and it's like, oh, good, you qualified for the package. Like, yeah, now go and
Yeah,
wait over there for another
yeah, for
12 months.
2 years. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what is it? Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
crazy system, but
It's fucking
but
yeah,
that's
it's crazy.
that's some of the benefits you can get from this stuff. Like if governments and the
What?
people that you're dealing with, you just, hey, we've got an AI on our website. Talk to us. Hey, I've got this problem. Well, I mean, the other one is like,
What so
say
the
you had a
AI can make the time go shorter.
well, the AI can tell you how to bloody work the system, what you need. So you're not sort of ringing up just to find something out, and it just gives you the information you need to make a better application faster and
Okay.
helps you navigate the system. So I don't know. It's like I don't know, if something breaks down, like your car's got a light on it. Boom,
Yeah.
take a photo of it, upload to AI. Hey, I've got a Kluger. What's this light mean? What should I do? No more car manuals. Just yeah, AI is like the best thing to fix anything. Your oven. Like, how do I make the oven stop flashing zeros? Boom, boom. I've got this sort of oven. I'll push these
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah.
You can even learn how to defrost something in a microwave with it. Like that is like one of the hardest things in the world. But just boom, talk to AI, take a
Yeah.
photo, show it what you're doing, and it'll walk you through it. So yeah, so there's
There you go.
big things happening, but the thing is, it ain't going away. And the more you get onto it, and the more you start to embrace it with your what you need to know and how you need to know it.
Yeah.
Now, people need to
No,
wrap it
it's
up.
not, Dom. That's the thing. You just go and say, like, hey, explain this to me like I'm 12-year-old. Boom. Yeah. Give me a quiz to make sure I understood it.
Yeah.
Turn it into a poem, like so I can remember it, like a limerick, so I won't forget,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Very powerful stuff.
So, Pete, we need to wrap it up, mate. Just want to ask you a couple of questions there.
Yeah.
You've been watching our Shumps videos. Are they getting better, worse, or we should stop?
What's he gonna say?
Yeah, what's he going to say? Well,
I
hello.
think you're a bit more polished. Yeah, I think it's less madcap. I think you're maturing as performers, which
Thank you very
after
much.
13 years, you would hope that that would be the case.
You would
I
hope,
would have,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
There's a
good,
new
mate. Thanks,
podcast
mate.
platform. Is it called Riverside or something like that? That's where people have moved to now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's,
no, good.
yeah,
So
yeah. So
Well,
now, now, how can we use AI to
he's
promote
just
our?
told us.
No, I'm just saying. No, to promote
right,
our show. You
go
know,
if
like
you want to do it. So right, go and say act as an expert digital marketer that understands the psychology and sort of culture of Western suburbs, Melbourne. We want to start to really increase our audience. Uh, Here's the sort of guests we've got. How do we get more promotion? What can we do? Give me 20 ideas, and boom, it'll give you ideas. Now I'm going to start to. So where do you promote it? Facebook, like, hey, we've got this guest coming on. Here's a transcript of what they said. Hey, I pull some lines out there and turn that into a big quote. Hype it up a
Yeah.
bit. Or hey, I've got a Carlton knockabout, or you've got
Yeah.
Marty
Yeah.
Fields coming on.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
find out some interesting stuff about Marty Fields so we can get him with some interesting questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because you guys, I think one thing I will say to you is you guys are getting like you've had George Danikia. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
big.
oh yes, he loved it. He loved us, mate.
Ray
Yeah.
Burgess, you had Ray Burgess,
Ray
didn't you?
Burgess.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Marty Fields, me, everyone.
James
You just
Morrison. James Morrison.
what? You had James Morrison?
Yeah.
Right, now
James
see,
Morrison.
all right.
Tim Ferguson. Tim Ferguson.
Tim
Well,
Ferguson.
Simon Madden.
Yes, oh, Madden.
Yeah.
oh, Simon
Yeah,
Ian
Madden.
Hollis.
good. Well, you
Well, I
got a
tell you
job,
what,
mate. We're giving you.
what we'll
We are
do
giving.
is I'll give you a free lesson in AI, and you can offer it to 1 hour with me to teach you how AI can change your life. And
Sweet.
bang,
All right.
Jot
yeah,
it down. We're gonna come and see you.
We're going to come and see you,
yeah.
right? But you got the job anyway. You can start on Monday week, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe 3 days a week. Start up. See you go.
Yeah. And if
Um,
you're any good,
Yeah.
oh, we might even
Oh,
pay
I
there
you.
just
you
want.
go,
I want
mate.
to. I'll be on deferral. I want to be on deferral, like get
Yeah,
commission.
yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the phone.
Yeah, you guys will be
appreciate
hosting
it,
the
mate.
Academy Awards next year.
Ooh, yeah.
And you look good, mate. I'm pretty
Yeah.
impressed, mate.
Is that your real
Thanks,
hair?
man.
Is that your real
Yeah,
hair?
yeah, mate. I'm look
Ah.
at this.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. So show it off.
I know.
And the face looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Sop.
He's had Botox.
Yeah,
You've had
Botox.
Botox.
Yeah, I
You can tell at the
Botox.
forehead.
No,
He's got
X-rays.
oh,
Botox.
no, he hasn't had
He's had
Botox.
Botox. Yeah.
All right, Peter, what can I say, mate? We
All right.
appreciate your time.
Thank you
Nah,
very
love
much.
you, blokes.
Yeah,
Keep going
and you.
and be positive. AI can be a force for good, just like the Shumps.
Thanks, mate.
Beautiful. All right. We'll give him a big hand. Oh, yeah, little hand. Little hands.
Thank you very much, Peter. Take care,
Thanks,
mate. We'll see you
guys.
soon.
See you, buddy. That was Peter Williams from Deloitte,
Wow.
but he's not at Deloitte anymore, so you can't say he's Peter
Wow,
Williams
that
from
was
Deloitte.
well. That gave us a bit of an insight onto
Lots of information on AI. He's a very clever man.
a bit of
Isn't he? Yeah.
what do you call it? A bit of an insight into that, into
Yeah.
AI. I sort of understand it a bit more now.
I mean, there should be more people like Peter Williams and less people like you,
Ah.
Tony, Ralph Nardella.
Yeah. Well, he did say a lot of positive things about AI.
Yeah.
Not that it's a
But
bad thing.
I
but
didn't really touch on the water bit.
Yeah. Well, we need water, mate.
We need lots of
You need
water, but
mate.
they need lots of water to
Well, we
although he did say that they've got these new fans or
we've already
Yeah,
they have to go through.
yeah. Anyway, well, go on.
Yeah, that's what you should be called, mate. Dom,
What's going on?
repeat, mate. You repeat everything that you say. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
if you like the show, please like us on what do you call it? Facebook? Yeah, the Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, Instagram.
Podbean and all that sort of
What,
stuff.
oh yeah, the podcast. The podcast.
You reckon I
look at
repeat
podcast.
myself? You repeat
Yeah.
yourself and you get it wrong.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
please share, subscribe wherever you hear your Apple podcast there, or was it Jim Bean or something? No,
Yeah.
Podbean, no, Podbean.
And Jim,
Google. No, Google's gone.
Google.
So it's just mainly, I think it's just Apple and
AI, go to
Spotify.
AI, because
Yeah.
AI will tell you. You just
Yeah.
go AI. What's a Shumps like? And that's what it said.
Oh
What he
yeah.
said?
It's amazing. Yeah,
Hey,
but
they
yeah.
know everything AI.
And also check out our YouTube channel, The
Yeah.
Shumps, on
Yeah.
YouTube. Just type in The Shumps.
The
And
Shumps.
please subscribe if you like the videos or whatever. And if you unsubscribe, that's not good, because we know who you are.
He knows
Don't
who you
subscribe,
are.
and
He knows where you
we'll
live.
come around and
Yeah.
smash that finger of yours.
All right, come on, hurry up, let's go.
Yeah, so you can't subscribe to other things. But anyway, I'm Tony Shump, Ralph Nardellan.
And I'm Domenico Antonio Butter.
See you next time on Shupcast.
Shupka.